Whenever you suspect chemical weapons, you need to think about the protection of healthcare workers. If healthcare workers aren't protected, that means one more victim and one less caregiver. And there are simple ways to protect them, with personal protection equipment, for example. We've seen that plastic protects, so rubber boots protect, pants protect, plastic aprons protect, and gloves protect too. After that, you need face and airway protection, which comes in two forms. Either what we call escape hoods, which are masks that are pulled over the head. These are see-through, so people can recognize you, and they also allow you to talk. Gas masks, on the other hand, are more powerful and last longer than escape hoods, but are harder and more tiring to wear. Once caregivers are protected, they can treat the victims. What they'll do with the victims, first of all, is ask them to undress. Studies have shown that undressing the victim eliminates 80% of the contamination and the transfer of contamination. So that's an easy thing to do. The clothes are put in a plastic bag, which is closed. Next, there is dry decontamination using absorbent materials. That usually means earth. Flour is absorbent too, and can be found anywhere. The third and last phase is wet decontamination, the shower. You can substitute for a shower by pouring a basin of water over the person, having them soap themselves up, and then pouring a second basin of water over them so they can rinse themselves off. Chlorine gas by itself does not require decontamination. It's very easy to diagnose chlorine by the smell. It smells like bleach. The other two gases are odorless and colorless, so you don't realize you've been exposed. This is why you have to, at all costs, use personal protective equipment. So we know how to make the diagnosis, and we know how to protect personnel. We also know how to treat symptomatically by giving oxygen, which is for choking agents and chlorine. For sarin, there's also the problem of suctioning the mucus and then blocking its secretion, which you can do by administering high doses of atropine to both adults and children. And finally, the enzyme that sarin permanently inactivates can be reactivated early on using an antidote called pralidoxime. Lastly, the treatment for mustard gas is burn treatment, which specifically includes renutrition, since recovering from burns takes a lot of calories.